College Football Budge, just an X account. He's got 5,000 followers. Put out a little snippet, like a 2 sentence on each of the American Conference teams going into this season. Mm-hmm. I'm going to read to you and Kenny what he said about your University of Memphis Tigers. They check every box of a playoff team in the 12-team era. Seth Henneken may be the best quarterback at the group of 5 level. Do you guys think that we check every box for a playoff team?
What are the boxes?
I don't know what all those boxes consist of.
Let's put our boxes out. Let's check the boxes. Then.
I will say this. I don't know what all the boxes are. I don't know what College Football Budge's boxes are. But let's say there were 12. We'll go with 12 team. There were 12 boxes. I don't know what they are. I find it. Do we seriously check every one of them?
No.
Surely we're at like 11 out of 12 or 10 out of 12.
I don't know how you can say you check the defensive box, whatever the defensive box is, because it's such a mystery.
Right? Like you can't even. I don't even think you can fill that box in yet.
Well, then maybe that's not a box he's talking about. What are the boxes to be a?
How is the whole defensive side of the ball not a box?
Well, number one, the whole defensive side of the field is not uncheckable. Linebackers are going to be awesome. Everybody knows that.
No, you know one linebacker.
No, Javonte Mackey is going to be awesome.
You don't know. It's a new scheme. It's a new system.
He's going to be great. Defensive line is going to be good.
Look, I think they will be good, but I'm just saying it's.
I don't know.
We know because
the
we're
D-line. I don't know that I can say they would be.
We're more intertwined, but the secondary is a mystery. You've got a lot of guys who are replacing there. Linebackers, Jeff, gone. You just got Chandler back.
Yeah.
You have high hopes for Mackey, but what's his role? Is he going to be Jalen's replacement? Is he going to be an actual stand-up linebacker? What role is he going to play? You have a solid kicker, the Ole Miss guy, Costas. Is there an S on the end of that?
I think there is an S.
So do I. He's good. The punter seems good. We've been down that road before. Do we have a backup?
Backup punter? Kicker?
Everything.
In general?
Yes.
I would hope so.
Can we just ask all of the kickers and the punters, special teams guys for the University of Memphis, let's not kick barefooted.
Can they just, what?
Huh?
Can they wear precautionary boots and braces on both legs and knees?
If they're not practicing.
If they're not actively kicking a ball in practice, then you need to be double booted and double braced up.
Steel-toed.
Until you're called, until it is your rep within practice. Then
so the rumor about those guys last year was that they were on campus and they saw one of those segways, and there's a few girls around.
Don't do it.
And
don't do it, man.
They ran over their feet.
Ran over their.
Get in trouble, man.
The cop came out.
The cop came out.
Stomped on their feet.
Listen.
Baton their feet.
Wasn't there some story about a tandem bike?
Yeah. That was the question we had. What happened? At the same time?
What?
They were riding a tandem bike and fell over? What happened?
They were weird.
Joking
TJ
about it.
Forgot about it.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember tandem bike.
We spent a whole clip riffing on what it could possibly be.
It just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't know what the boxes are. I think it's hard to say
fan base is a box.
What does the fan base have to do with making the college football playoff?
It just looks like a college football playoff team. What would you think? If you look at a college football playoff team, you think of a large fan base. You think of a successful offense. You look at coaching staffs. You look at Tim Cramsey. You look at.
I think staff is in there for sure. Right. I think probably quarterback is there. Once you check
in general.
I think offense, like you said,
position
in
player,
general, like having a high-powered, capable offense. The thing, to TJ's point, defense somewhere, special teams, I think we check. We've talked about that. I think offense, defense, special teams have got to be separate boxes. Defense would be the one to me that I'm maybe I'm starting to check it because I believe in Jordan Hankins. But I don't think I can yet.
I'm not willing to check the special teams box until at least one kicker makes it through the entire year. I'm not willing to do it.
Sheesh.
So then, you're saying yourself we're not checking every box.
I don't know if special teams is a part of that. Is a box.
It's a phase of the ball.
It's a phase of the football game. Everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Do you think
It's-
schedule is on like a favorable, like a schedule in some sense? Because I don't know that our schedules. I mean, our home schedule is very easy, but we drew a pretty difficult. I mean, saying anything about this conference difficult makes me want to not say.
Well,
that.
you've also got an away game
You
against
got
Florida State.
Right. But that's a game like you have nothing to lose in that game.
100%.
You lose that game and you are still
right.
You're
without
still
question.
making the playoff if you win out. That's like,
But what happens if you win?
it's a freebie. If you win,
Jeez, dude.
I mean, we'll be hiring Lou back from Michigan this time next year. That's what will happen.
To be the head coach because Ryan goes and coaches at Michigan.
Yeah.
That'd be a real curveball there.
I do think, though, from a group of five perspective, I agree with a lot of what the national media is saying, and that as of today, we would likely be the favorite to be that representative.
I don't know. I'm torn on it. I do think that Liberty is still going to be good. I don't think Tulane's going to be bad just because they have a coach who's done this before, and he's brought in a really good
Right.
staff.
Yeah.
They bring in the good quarterback. There's that running back was a freshman last year, and he was obviously very, very good. So they have enough pieces to still be good despite their former coach not being there and stupid Michael Pratt not being there anymore. Like I
Yeah.
think that they have enough there to still be a pretty damn good team. I would definitely say Memphis is probably in the top 3 or 4 in conversation of the group of 5. Like I think we obviously don't follow Liberty and
Yeah.
James Madison that closely. Like yes, they've lost their coaches, but I still think
Is
that
James
teams-
Madison finally on the? Are they able to make a playoff?
I think this is the year that they can.
They're finally on their out of their. I don't even know what you would call it.
The quarterback went
Restriction.
back to Liberty, I believe.
Did he?
Yeah, he had entered the portal.
And he.
but I'm
you're
pretty
I
sure he
think
went right
withdrew.
back. Yeah.
Hey, that's not to say he couldn't go right back in the portal.
Well, it would be weird at this point, though. So, I think that they are set up to be successful as well, and I think all throughout the summer leading up into fall ball, we're just going to consistently see Memphis in the top 5. I think it's going to fluctuate depending on who's
I'll say
writing the
this.
article.
I am. It's going to be an exciting build up to the season for sure. We got Saturday day stripes coming up in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Saturday.
I'm looking forward to Phil Steele and his encyclopedia of knowledge and seeing where he puts the Tigers going into the season. That won't be out till like July.
Yeah.
So in the meantime,